Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway has been making some significant changes to its portfolio recently, particularly with regards to its HP holdings. The investment giant has trimmed down its stake in HP by a staggering 57% since mid-September. What was once a commanding ownership of over 12% has now dwindled to a mere 5%. As for the value of its position, well, let's just say it's taken quite a hit, dropping from a hefty $5 billion to a comparatively modest $1.6 billion. Between the 4th of October and the 30th of November, Berkshire parted ways with approximately 46 million shares, bringing its total holding down to about 52 million shares. That's a lot of shares changing hands in a relatively short amount of time. It's worth noting that Berkshire's initial stake in HP was established in the first quarter of 2022, amassing a total of 121 million shares by early April. However, the winds of change began to blow around mid-September, and since then, Berkshire has sold off a total of 69 million shares in less than 3 months. This has been a losing bet for Berkshire, as the stock has declined by over 20% since the start of 2022. But how did Berkshire Hathaway come to hold such a large stake in HP in the first place? Well, the story starts in the first quarter of 2022. That's when Berkshire Hathaway, the multinational conglomerate holding company led by the legendary investor Warren Buffett, initially established its HP stake. Within a few months, by early April, the stake had grown to a staggering 121 million shares. The move was a significant one, considering HP's stature as a global leader in the technology sector. However, as the year progressed, things began to shift. On September 11th, Berkshire started reducing its position in HP. The reasons behind this strategy shift remain unknown. It could be due to a change in sentiment towards HP, or perhaps a desire to free up cash for other investments. The scale of the reduction was substantial. In less than 3 months, Berkshire sold off a total of 69 million shares. That's more than half of its initial stake. By November 30th, Berkshire's holding in HP had been reduced to about 52 million shares. This move resulted in the value of its position dropping from $5 billion to a much more modest $1.6 billion. Interestingly, despite the scale of this HP stake, it's worth noting that it is relatively small in the grand scheme of Berkshire's overall stock portfolio. For instance, Berkshire's stake in Apple is far more significant. Despite this, Berkshire's HP position is small compared to its overall stock portfolio, which includes a significant stake in Apple. The question on everyone's mind now is, why is Berkshire reducing its HP bet? The answer isn't clear-cut, and we can only speculate at this point. Let's delve into some potential reasons. One possibility is a change in sentiment towards the business. The tech landscape is ever-evolving, and today's winners can quickly become tomorrow's losers. The fact that HP's stock has declined by over 20% since the start of 2022 might have signaled to Berkshire that it's time to adjust its sails. Another potential reason could be a strategic move to free up cash for other investments. Berkshire's portfolio is diverse and expansive, and the company might be eyeing new opportunities that require substantial financial resources. The reduction in its HP stake could be part of a larger plan to reallocate funds towards ventures that promise better returns. It's also worth noting that Berkshire's HP stake, while significant, is small when compared to its overall stock portfolio. Berkshire's hefty stake in Apple, for instance, dwarfs its HP position. Therefore, the decision to reduce its HP stake might not be as drastic as it seems when viewed in the larger context of Berkshire's investment strategy. Still, it's intriguing to witness such a dramatic shift in Berkshire's position. Berkshire initially established its HP stake in the first quarter of 2022 and grew it to 121 million shares by early April. Yet it began reducing its position in September and has now sold a total of 69 million shares in under 3 months. This rapid-fire selling spree is quite uncharacteristic of Berkshire, a company known for its long-term buy-and-hold investment philosophy. Regardless of the reason, this move marks a notable shift in Berkshire's investment strategy. It's a reminder that even the most seasoned investors continually reassess their positions and aren't afraid to make bold moves when they believe the time is right. As we look towards the future, it will be interesting to see how this decision plays out and what it means for Berkshire's investment portfolio. Thank you for joining us today as we examine Berkshire Hathaway's recent moves in the tech sector. We've delved into the significant reduction of their HP stake, from over 12% to around 5%, and the potential reasons behind this change. Whether it's a shift in sentiment towards the business or a strategic move to free up cash for other opportunities, only time will tell. To stay updated on the latest in the world of finance and investment, please remember to hit the subscribe button. Tune in next time to stay ahead of the curve. Goodbye for now.